Sometimes I do find such challenge whereby a metropolis will come and take my product. And now I had to go there to take them out with 250. Yeah, that's a challenge. That's
And
a challenge we face.
what products or what goods the police
That they take.
Sorry.
Okay. It's a washing product. Like you'll find that I have a silicone, a car wash shampoo, and a vacuum. Then they took it. Sometimes if I'm going there by tomorrow to fetch them, I won't find my vacuum because I'm using that vacuum that works with the light socket. If you have an expensive product and then the police arrive and took it, it's a big loss. But it is better when you have cheap products, even if sometimes the customer, the clients, they are not happy with the cheap products because they don't, it's all about a good service.
Yeah.
So I find it difficult if you buy an expensive product and then the police, they will come and take it.
Yeah.
It's a big loss. So it is better when you have a cheap product. If they took it, you won't lose a lot because you didn't spend a lot on it.
Yeah.
Even if the challenge is that it doesn't do the job that is done by a good product. I mean, a quality product.
I understand. Yeah. What kind of knowledge do you think you have over public space?
Over public space. Okay, here in South Africa, what I will tell you is that a lot of people like street, what do you call it?
I call it street vendors, informal
street
workers.
vendors. Street vendors. They are just selling for the sake of putting something on a table.
Yeah, I know.
Others, they are doing it to gain a start to open their business.
Yeah.
But now, as you see, lockdown, a lot of people have been retrenched. You see, so there are many street vendors because now they've lost their jobs and they are no longer. There's no a place where they can find job. So the situation that they are facing, it pushes them to start their own. And others, they don't have a vision for what they are doing. You understand?
It's difficult, actually.
Yeah, actually, I will say a lot of us black people, we love comfort zone. And now it makes us to think small. Someone has been selling sweets, cigarettes for more than 10 years.
Yeah.
He doesn't come up with new ideas on how to take
grow.
how to grow and take it to another level.
Yeah.
So I think for the street vendors, there must be an education or skills that they get, because it's all about vision. To go high, you need a vision. So I would say they need to someone who will groom them, someone who will give them knowledge on how to grow, because everyone wants to grow.
Yeah.
So a challenge is that the situation that you are coming from is the one that pushes you to do what you are doing to get food, or to put a food on the table, to take your children to school. So due to a comfort zone, you are getting an income every day. You don't think of
the next level.
Making new ideas to grow.
I see that.
So that's a challenge here in South Africa.
I see.
I would say I came to Joubert to study behavioral patterns of the city. That was the biggest risk I did. It took me out of my family because I wanted Joubert to give me an idea. You understand? As I wash cars. That was something that I never thought I can do. But by the behavioral patterns of the city, due to that, a lot of South Africans are not educated. And now, that's the cause of crime, because now a lot of guys come from villages to look for the job. And when they get here, they don't have work experience. and 3 years of experience, where are you going to get it if you are not educated? So as like we Africans, we are practical, you understand? So as we are practical, that's why you see a lot of street vendors, right? Because it's not something that needs an education. It's something that needs skills to grow.
Yeah.
It's all about you thinking out of the box. Like it's all about you coming with those ideas to put you where you want to go. So lot of South Africans or Africans, we like to rely on someone. We don't love independence. The Creator have created us. He have gave us everything psychologically to create the best out of you. But now, lot of street vendors, it's a status quo. That's why there are many. When you go to, for example, when you go to park station, surrounding park station, there are many people who are selling same thing.
Same product.
Same product.
I see.
There's skills already on the street, on a public space. But now I will bring programs to upgrade their visions, to make ideas. You understand? That's what is needed. Because you can give them money, you can make a meeting with 10 street vendors. You will find that all of them, they're gonna buy same product, and there won't be a growth there, because now where are you going? There's no challenge. There's no different product. You understand? Or different ideas of doing the business. You understand? You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think you harm public space?
According to what I am doing, I would say yes, I harm a public space because of I make the street to be dirty with water, with the buckets. You know, they look dirty. I'm a car guard. It's illegal. You understand? But if our government can understand, it's another part of creating job or creating economy, I would say so. I think they can give us allowance, or they can help us to register the company, so that all those like ex-offenders, you know, we have a challenge in South Africa with ex-offenders, guys who are coming from prison. You understand? Someone maybe was coming from the villages. He came here to Joburg to look for a job. Came to a friend here, and then when it's here in Joburg, he was arrested. After prison, he was arrested here in Joburg. He is still here, but now when he comes out of prison, he don't have a place to go. So they don't have a place to stay. And now to go back home to the villages, it's a challenge, because now they don't have clothes. They don't have nice clothes. What are people in the community are going to say? Well, like when you arrive, maybe you have spent 5 years in jail. People in the village, they are expecting that when you come back, you will look smart. And now you are coming from prison, you don't have clothes to change, you don't have no money. You understand? So you will find that those guys, they are here, they are staying in shelters, overnight shelter. It's a challenge. A shelter needs 10 rands a day. You understand? Where are you going to take that? Some of them, they are doing what I'm doing. They become car guards. They wash cars. Those guys, they still have that mentality of jail. If car guards doesn't make money as they are expecting, you understand? They go back to crime and go back to jail. You understand?
Yeah.
So there is no growth. It's to repeat the same mistake. You understand?
Have you fined or had your merchandise seized by the police?
Yes, it's always happened often and often and often and on. You know, they used to disturb us here. They come, they say, you overlapping the line or this, that you're not on the shade, something like that, and they will take your stuff and they will give you a slip to come and pay. Even if they take your stuff, when you go back there, you will not find your stuff, the way it is.
Exactly.
So they are messed up and you end up losing.
It's really bad.
Yeah, that is.
Even if you have your ID or your permission, like for your labor, they like doesn't care.
They don't ask you whether you have your IDs or whatever. Yeah, they come. Everything you have here, they will take it. So they in fact they act like they are terrorizing, the street traders. Yeah, anytime they come, we try to do what we're supposed to do. And even if you're doing what you're supposed to do, it doesn't stop them from doing what they want to do. That's the thing. They can take your stuff anyhow, and as much, let's be frank here.
Yeah.
If the government says that we have to stay here to sell, because I think this is designated, by the government, for the street traders. You understand? If they have given the street traders, the opportunity to stay here, the privilege to stay here and sell, I don't see any reason why they should come and, as
start harassing.
Thank you. Or give us problems.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So their problems are many. I think they say that they are doing their duty. I don't know. I think that that's part of their duty to take people's stuff. But how can they take people's stuff, people who are just selling on the street? I can't understand. I really can't understand, why they are doing so. Especially in a designated area like this, where the government have mapped out for the street traders, for the street vendors to operate.
Yeah,
so that is my confusion there.
Yeah, I understand. Do you know these terms, like formal and informal? You can talk to me, like, what do you understand about these terms? What is the difference about?
Yeah, formal traders and informal. Like we are on the streets. We are informal because there is no particular settlement, meant for us. But the formal settlements are those that have been established and those that have companies and, who can operate on a larger scale. But we, as, let me use this term, petty traders. Petty traders, which means small scale businesses. We are on the street. You can see how we are managing. So that is what I understand by informal trading. Informal trading. Most of the times, informal traders, we don't pay taxes because the little we have is just from hand to mouth. That kind of. But the formal traders who have been settled, thank you, they make much so that they can be able to pay their taxes. Well, whatever we are doing here is next to an alternative, okay? When you come to a particular place and you find out that, you are not, even the job that is available is not even sufficient for the main populace. Yeah, you have to look for an alternative to sustain your life and your family. Do you understand? For now, we'll be doing it until, by the grace of God, maybe we find something better. Yeah. This is part of us. Let's just put it like that. It's part of us. Like myself, I operate 6 days in a week. I don't work on Sundays. I work from Monday to Saturdays. Most times, because I'm working alone, I give myself a space to rest. Maybe it can be 3, 4, 5 days. I'll be off.
In the year or in the month? Or?
No, it happens occasionally.
Okay.
Not every month, but
Depends
when
how
I
you
feel when I feel the burden, when I feel the weight of, you understand yourself, I understand myself. So when I feel the weight, I give myself, a space to go and rest. So it's like leave. Yeah, it's like leave, but it occurs occasionally. Not every time, not monthly, but when I feel the burden, I can know that no, I'm supposed to go and rest for a few days, then I come back and refresh myself to continue. Yeah. You know, people, vendors on the streets, I will tell you, they are of values, you know, to the citizens or to the distant. Like an example, you know, someone may be lost somehow.
Yeah.
He or she doesn't know where he is going. Do you understand? If they can come to you and ask you for a direction, you'll be able to give them, you know, and to direct them actually where they're going. That happens often and on. And most importantly, you know, this place we are staying, you know, you have to be, we are careful about it, especially in the cleaning part of it. Do you understand? We don't allow people to mess up this place, or maybe after eating you throw things, unless we didn't see you. If we see you doing that, we have to call you back to pick what you drop. Though we fight with people most of the times, you know, because of it, because they get angry. Who are you? A foreigner telling me what to do, this, that. But not that, notwithstanding, we do the right thing.
Yeah.
The right thing is making sure that we keep this place clean and safe. And another thing is, you see this place that we are selling, that is, you know, these criminals, they cannot operate here, because when you try it, before you run from here to here, we have tracked you down. So that's our system. So what I'm saying actually is that the criminals, it's not easy for them to operate in this place. No matter what you have, unless you have a gun, maybe people will run from you. But if a criminal comes here, even to rob in the shop, that person can never go free. We make sure that we trap that person down and hand that person over to the necessary authority. Yeah.
Okay.